And welcome back. A New York newspaper that stirred up controversy by printing the names and addresses of gun permit owners, now adding more names to the list. Gun owners outraged, saying they are being singled out because of the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Now, one state senator wants to prevent anyone other than law enforcement from having access to this information.
To take the names of thousands of people who are obeying the law, doing the right thing, they're properly registered, and to treat them like level 3 sexual predators is asinine.
But the paper is defending itself, saying, quote, the massacre in Newtown remains top of mind for many of our readers. Our readers are understandably interested to know about guns in their neighborhoods. We obtain the names and addresses of residents legally. Joining us now are radio talk show hosts Mary Walter and Garland Nixon. Good to see both of you.
Good to
Great to see you.
I'll start with you, Mary, on this. So is this crossing the line, going too far?
You know, initially, I thought this was no big deal. When I first heard this story, I was like, it's no big deal because criminals now know who to rob. They're not going to go to the guy with the gun. They're going to go to the guy who's not armed. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, they're treating these people the same way you make the names and addresses of sexual predators known under Megan's Law. And I think it's a slippery slope. No one ever expected this information to be used in the way in which it is being used. And I think the irony of the whole thing is that the editors and the people who work at that newspaper, they're not afraid of doing this with legal gun owners because they're not afraid of legal gun owners. They're not the people to be afraid of. And I'm waiting for the lawsuit when one of these legal gun owners gets robbed and their guns are stolen from them.
So Garland,
I'm waiting for the lawsuit.
Is that the big part of this deal, that perhaps these guys are going to be targeted by criminals who might want to steal guns?
Well, you know, I really don't think that that's going to come into play, that we're looking at an issue where crime is going to be the issue. Don't get me wrong. I think it's ridiculous, and I see no practical value regarding the gun issue and the gun debate in putting these people's information out there. That being said, I certainly don't agree with introducing legislation that is of dubious constitutional validity, to say the best. I don't think we should throw the First Amendment out to protect the second one, even though I don't think it's a good idea to publish the names of individuals who own guns for any number of reasons.
And of course the paper saying, look, this is public information. We just went and grabbed it and put it out there. But most residents and neighbors are not going to go looking for that information. Garland, I'll stay with you on this one. What if the publication maybe narrowed it down to the type of guns that these guys have, if it's only those who have possession of assault rifles?
Well, the thing about it is, as I understand this, what they're publishing is people, the information of people who actually have gun permits, who may be, you know, retired law enforcement officers or maybe, you know, private detectives. So it really doesn't serve any great purpose. And what's happened since then is their adversaries have published the information of the editor. So we've got this Hatfield-McCoy kind of feud going on here, and it serves no purpose. It actually plays into the fear factor that people are looking at, thinking, well, maybe the government's going to take my guns. I think it's really bad for all sides.
Mary, does it play into that fear factor?
I think he's right, and we agree on that. I don't like the idea of saying, well, we're not going to make this public information. I don't like that idea. But if no one ever expected that information to be used in the way it is being used. And I think Garland's right. I think it does play into the fear factor. And what the left is forgetting is that the NRA has a higher rating, a higher approval rating than both the president and Congress. So they're not, I think this is going to backfire on them. I think a lot of people are very upset about this. A lot of people think it's really wrong. But if we have to make a law to prevent people from doing things like this and using public information of people who have not done anything wrong, who are just exercising their rights and using that information to try to harm them, which may ultimately be what happens here, and maybe we do have to do that.
And now, you know, Garland, Mary's saying that the damage has been done. It's too late. You can't take it back now. Right. The information's out there. What do you think? How do you think the neighbors will respond? Do you think there's any possibility of perhaps ostracizing those those guys who are legally holding guns?
Actually, I don't really think it's going to make a difference, because I don't think most people are going to open the newspaper and search through 10,000 names. I mean, you know, apparently they've got, you know, 20 or 30,000 more names. I don't think people are going to take the time to look, that it doesn't matter. It's an exercise exercise in futility, and we've got a little feud going on. So, I mean, what next? Do we have a conservative newspaper, publish the names and addresses of abortion doctors, and before you know it, we open the newspaper, and the only thing we can't find is news?
Mary?
Yeah, no, I agree with them. And let's face it, how many people actually read this newspaper? You know, do we know how many subscribers they actually really have? This is a ploy on their part to try to make a name for themselves and to try to, I guess, people to subscribe or actually read their newspaper. It's not news. It doesn't serve a purpose. I totally agree that this is taking the focus off of what we really need to look at here.
Okay.
So this is an exercise in futility. I think it's dumb.
Okay. Mary Walker, I've got your point there. Thank you.
No, not this conversation. I mean, what they did was dumb.
I got to run. No, I understand. No, I got it. Mary Walker, Garland, Nixon, good to see both of you, and Happy New Year to both of you.
You too.
You too.